There was a moment where I genuinely thought I had lost him. Not physically, but emotionally. He still lived in my house. Still ate from my hand. Still followed the routines. But something in his eyes had changed. He no longer checked in. No longer softened when I spoke. He obeyed, but only like a soldier taking orders, not a partner trusting a leader. And that's when it hit me, I had broken the bond. This is the story of how I rebuilt it, from scratch. No shortcuts. No gimmicks. Just one mistake at a time, and one realization that changed everything. Because here's the truth nobody talks about: you can lose your Malinois long before they ever run away. And if you're in that place right now, if your dog still responds, but the heart connection is gone, this video is for you. Bullseye emoji. Subscribe to the Pet Perspective for brutally honest insight into the emotional reality of elite working breeds. We don't just train dogs here, we rebuild relationships. Let me start with where I went wrong. In the beginning, everything was about performance. Sit. Down. Heel. Crate. I thought if I mastered the commands, the bond would follow. But instead, I became a drill sergeant. Every interaction became a session. Every mistake became a correction. And I didn't realize it at the time, but my Malinois wasn't connecting with me, he was surviving me. Still watching? Comment, I felt this. Because that realization nearly broke me. This breed is different. They're emotionally tuned in. They don't bond through food. They bond through energy. Through presence. Through mutual respect. And somewhere along the way, I stopped giving him those things. I became focused on outcome. Precision. Control. And he shut down. I saw it first in his eyes. Then in his tail. Then in his reluctance to come when called, not because he didn't understand, but because the relationship no longer felt safe. So I made the hardest choice of all. I stopped everything. No commands. No training. No drills. Just silence. I sat on the floor beside him and did nothing. For 10 minutes. Then 30. Then an hour. And slowly, he came back. Not through obedience. But through trust. Push pin emoji. Hit like if you've ever reached a breaking point and had to rebuild the relationship, not the behavior. Here's what I learned: presence matters more than performance. I had to be there, not just physically, but emotionally. Calm. Available. Unpressured. Structure had to feel safe. Not rigid. Not robotic. Safe. Predictable routines. Clear expectations. Delivered without emotional volatility. Corrections had to come from a calm place. If my tone was sharp, my dog tensed up, not because he feared the correction, but because he didn't trust the intention behind it. I had to stop trying to win obedience, and start earning connection. That meant walking together without cues, letting him make small choices, reinforcing calm engagement, and building rituals of rest, not just rules of performance. Bullseye emoji. Subscribe now if you want to lead your Malinois without losing them in the process. Because training without bonding is just control, and that's not what this breed needs. Now here's what surprised me most: the better our bond got, the better the obedience became. Without forcing it. Without demanding it. He came back faster. Focused longer. Relaxed more. He started offering behaviors, not because he had to, but because he wanted to be with me again. And when I saw that spark come back in his eyes, that quiet softness, that tail wag when I simply walked into the room, I knew we had rebuilt it. Not the training. The relationship. If you've lost your bond, if you've been running on structure and results and haven't felt the heart behind it in weeks, or months, please hear this: you can get it back. It starts with presence. It grows with rhythm. And it's sealed with calm, quiet consistency. Bullseye emoji. Drop a comment below. Rebuilding starts today. Let's make space for more honest stories like this, because too many Malinois owners are suffering in silence. And if you need a guide through the hardest phases, you're in the right place. Subscribe to the Pet Perspective for the truth behind transformation, and the connection that makes it all worth it. Because the dog of your dreams doesn't come from control. He comes when you finally lead from trust.